showing you how to bind off in this video. And binding off is pretty much a way to complete your project, how you get the yarn off of the knitting needle and how to secure the stitches at the end. There are many ways to bind off. The one that I usually use is a knitwise bind off, which I'll show you in this video, and it does give you a somewhat elastic bind off, so it does stretch a little, but it is a very neat bind off method, so I like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the intro. Let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. So here we go with the knitwise bind off. What you're going to do is hold the needle with your work in your left hand, and you're going to go ahead and knit 2 stitches regularly, so just like that. So now you have 2 stitches on your right-handed needle, and what you're going to do next here is take your left-handed needle and you're going to go into that first stitch just like this from below, and what you're going to do is you're going to pull it over the second stitch. So what I like to do is hold my index finger here just to make sure the second stitch doesn't slide off the needle, but what you want to do is go ahead and pull that first stitch over the second stitch, just like that. So the second stitch is right here. It's not coming off of that right-handed needle, but I'm pulling that first stitch over it just like that, and you let it fall off. So what you end up with is 1 stitch on the right-handed needle, and this was the initial second stitch. So basically what you're going to do is continue like that. So you're going to knit 1 stitch like that. Whoops. 1 stitch just like that. So you have 2 stitches on the right-handed needle. Now anytime you have 2 stitches on the right-handed needle and you're binding off, you're going to take the stitch to the right and pull it over the stitch on the left, just like that. And then again you end up with 1 stitch on your right-handed needle. So what you're going to do is knit another stitch. Now you have 2, and you can use that first stitch to the right, pull it over that second one, just like that. So what you see happening here is the work is falling off the needle, and here is the secure end. So that's just the bind off here. See how it's falling off and you're securing the whole work. So I'm just going to finish this row up here. So now we're on the last stitch here. We have 1 stitch on the right-handed needle and the last stitch on the left-handed needle. So you're just going to knit that, just like that. So you're going to end up with 2 stitches on your right-handed needle and nothing left on your left-handed needle. So what you're going to do is just pull that stitch all the way to the right over the one on the left and pull it tight. And what you're left with is just 1 last stitch on 1 needle. What I usually do to end the project is I go ahead and leave this loop like that. I'll take the needle out, and then basically what I do is I just snip the yarn. So you're going to be left with a tail end after you snip it and tie a knot just to secure it and make sure it doesn't unravel. And what you want to do with a tail end is just to weave it in just to hide the ends here. I can make another video on how to weave in the ends, and I'll put the link in the info box below once I've made it, but that's just how simple it is to bind off, and there you go. You're done. Yeah, so that's pretty much it with the bind off. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to tweet me. That's probably the fastest way to get in contact with me. I don't check the comments here on this channel as frequently as I should, and I'm sorry about that. But just feel free to tweet me if you have any questions. Well, yeah, I'll put all my social media links in the info box below if you do want to get in contact with me. So I hope to see you on Twitter or Instagram soon. And that's it for this video, so I'll see you next time.